Hello, my people. Welcome to um Society Sean. If you never subscribe to this channel, please kindly subscribe and hit on your notification bell so that anytime we dey carry gist dey come, una go dey see am. And for those when dey come, God go bless una. My correct people, I don carry another sweet gist come for una. So make una watch and then leave una comment according to wetin una watch. Thank you. God bless you.
Um, he also said that when Mohbad traveled and came back from, is it Kenya, he called it? Sorry, when Mohbad traveled and came back from London, UK, Wummi got to know that Mohbad already had someone, a woman in UK, and was telling Mohbad that the woman you have in UK that you want to go and meet, that she's going to frustrate every effort to make sure that Mohbad traveling is not successful. And Wummi was trying to tell Mohbad that he's going to ruin Mohbad the way a woman ruined Lifrosh, that Lifrosh went down because of woman, because woman was, I would have loved to state it in Yoruba, like, it became a sọ pé kó lọ bèrè báyé ṣe rí lọ́wọ́ Lifrosh, pé woman, he should go and ask Lifrosh the power of a woman, how woman pull Lifrosh down, that she is going to.
My people now about
the
court when they go to do.
that they are
Wetin
that,
happen for there? The secret God don't open.
We also said that
Minyash.
it was because of that woman and your traveling. That was the reason why you did not do my own Canadian visa for me. That you did your own because you want to travel, you want to leave me, and so on and so forth. That argument was stopped. He even said that Wummi, Mohbad, in the process of the argument, when they are hijacking each other, that he said, Shebi, I borrow your mama 200,000, that your mama did not even return to me. That is part of what they were arguing. That, Shebi, your mama return my money, Shebi, I borrow 200,000. She borrowed 200,000 from me. She no return my money. So, like, it was just from one argument to the other, one point to the other. And after that, and he also said that Wummi was not even trying to give up. She was not even giving up. She was just making noise. And to the extent that, she could not, that he could not even do anything. He was just trying to protect himself and Liam. He now said when they get to the I bridge, I don't know if it's Tony Bridge you call it, he said the fight now got so serious that they were already bouncing themselves, like wanting Fema Shubulura, or they are already turning themselves around, that, resting on the door, and Wummi already threw Liam on the chair, that he just carried Liam and was using the second hand to be pressing the car lock so that the car will not open. The car will not open. On emotion, exactly, that they were on motion. He doesn't want the car to open on emotion and was trying to protect Liam. He was asked if there was any point where either Wummi or Liam was trying, as Wummi or Mohbad was trying to throw Liam away. He said no, that he has prevented that by carrying Liam. That he has prevented that already by carrying Liam. That the other protection he was trying to make was trying to hold the door, not to open on emotion, because the way they were hitting the door, doing anyhow, like, it was such a very, very tough atmosphere that it has turned to woto, rough fight like that. That rather than, passing on Liam, like, kicking Liam unknowingly, he carried Liam, and instead of, getting themselves to open the door on the highway, he was using the other hand to lock the car for the car not to open. And that was what he said that happened. He now said when they got to Orchid Junction, Wummi was saying that she wants to get down to go and sleep in an hotel, that she's not, going home. It was Darosha that brought Wummi back in the car, that Wummi should not go anywhere, that Wummi should go home with Mohbad. So Darosha persuaded Wummi, tried to bring Wummi back to the car, that they left home together and they are going home together. So when they got home, he said it was already late. He would have gone to his own house because his own house was far, but he can still meet up. But he was weak, distressed, all the energy they have exhausted at the show. They have, taken some, alcohol, being artists, they were high and so on. That he has to relax. Then it's not even long to the time that they got inside. He said he was hearing a very heavy noise inside, upstairs. That was a noise. And it was Adura that was with Wummi and Mohbad upstairs. That Adura was, for him, Adura was assumed to be in another room, but still, at the same upstairs with Mohbad. So Wummi and Mohbad were having a very, very serious fight, serious noise. Aside for almost 2 hours fight, they have dragged themselves along the road. There was another one that seems to be, not even seems, that was a continuation of it when they got home and when they got inside. So more than 2 hours on the road, another one, marathon one in the room. Then the next day, he said when they woke up, because they slept late, it was towards afternoon that everybody was, within the premises, compound, and everybody was just there, just to cool. And Mohbad came down and was saying, we have a show on Wednesday, spending. See my hand, she not like this. You go, they look me, say, she I know fight you yesterday, stuff like that. Say, she waiting happen yesterday, no get to you, sorry. That's that will not be, nothing. Say, OJ was there. That was cameraman. He said OJ was cameraman. He said Adura was there. DJ Bami was there. And he said, because of that, they were like, this one not be big deal now. That I was trying to tell Mohbad that they go do this or no me. That everybody was talking, not only him, that make them treat him. And Mohbad now said they should treat him. He now said they should go to hospital, but they already calling different nurses number that was not going. That so that he won't also be left behind, like he doesn't want to assist a brother. He decided to also be unfair by saying, since number no, they go make I try my own too. Say he now tried one person's number, he didn't go. Mohbad said he's not going to hospital according to him. So they all now decided to look for a nurse. He said people were trying different nurses' number, including himself, and he didn't go. He said he tried the nurse number on Adura's phone. It was switched off. He tried the number on the Debami's phone. It was switched off. He dropped the number on his text on his own phone after calling that was not going. He now dropped the number and was also switched off, and it didn't match. He now said, well, now hospital, make go that. Since he was not seeing the wound as big deal, he's in. He said the wound was not so serious that his interest was not just serious about it, but was just feeling concerned because Mohbad said, I know if you carry my hand go show like this, will say, the hand don't swear. Now, before I continue, I want us to look at something like, could it be the fight they were fighting upstairs and the jacking they were jacking each other that could have brought that swelling? Because according to them, they said what happened at the show is not even enough to cause all these things that they were later painting, creating. Something must have happened while they were making noise inside. All the fire, all the hijacking, all the push, all the dragging, you know, locking each other's clothes and so on. Probably something must have happened that made the hand to swell up. But that is just likely. Let me continue. He then said after they made attempt that you know, that they didn't get the nurse to come and treat the hand. He then said he didn't really concentrate again, and he said maybe they should go to hospital, and he just find his way within the compound, relaxing, and he didn't see Mohbad after that. That was, he said this thing was around noon, afternoon, and he didn't see Mohbad again. And nothing happened, no noise, nothing like Mohbad is this and that, until he left. He then said the next day, he was surprised that they said Mohbad died. And the question he was asking is that, Mohbad died how? When? Waiting happened. They said the nurse came to treat him. Nurse came to treat. Which nurse? They said the nurse that was not picking call yesterday. Who called the nurse again? Why calling the nurse? For what other thing did they call the nurse for? Was it for the, was it for the same thing or not? That he was just surprised and he was asking questions and nobody was answering. Hold on for me, please. Someone wants to say something to me. I'm coming. Sorry, 1 minute, please. 1 minute.
Yes, guys, welcome to Boss Economics TV. Now the court when they go today, na im be this, my people. They go court today. And the result, and wetin happen for there. They say this guy try well, spend the try pass try sef, my people. I'm so happy to hear that.
So sorry. So sorry, please. I just went for something like. All right. So as I was saying, he said that when he left there, nothing happened to Mohbad actually, and he was surprised that at the end of the day, the next day, they said nurse was coming again to treat and so on and so on. I was surprised that even when he had that Mohbad died, he had several questions and nobody answered him. And at the end of the day, again to treat and so on and so on. I was surprised that even when who is this now? Please, when you come up, mute. All right. And it's like I was saying, he said he was surprised and nobody answered him. Then they asked him again, that was about 7 lawyers, different lawyers, question spending, drill him, seriously, about 7 lawyers, different lawyers. They asked him again to say that, did you later find out what the nurse came to do and what the nurse gave Mohbad? He said he was not there. So he didn't know. That he was only privileged to ask or to know from what the nurse said, and they were both together in party, when they were held in party, that the nurse only said that she gave tetanus injection. And when the tetanus injection was administered, the nurse reacted, and the nurse said Mohbad reacted, and she asked to quickly get 1 or 2 things within the estate to put the reaction in order. He said, when the nurse was talking, the nurse said the reaction to the injection was said to be act of phobia for injection, that Mohbad has phobia to enjoy that. It was for me that said, don't worry. The reaction is just because Mohbad has phobia. He then replied Wummi, that is the nurse, replying Wummi that when you know that he has phobia for injection, why can't you tell me before allowing me to administer this injection? That Wummi did not say anything. Wummi was probably looking for water to pour Mohbad, and nothing happened to Mohbad before the nurse went had to go to a nearby pharmacist to go and get some things to come and put the reaction in order. The nurse was actually trying to put, Mohbad in order to control the reaction, after administering the injection. Now, while they were outside trying to get those things to come and put Mohbad in order, he said, the nurse told them that DJ Bami was calling back home, and at the end of the day, he said the thing is still start seriously, and at the end of the day, before the nurse will come back, they already saw Mohbad lifeless. And it seems, according to the nurse, they were just rushing Mohbad out before they entered the compound. And the only thing he could say is that he was not there, he didn't know what happened, but from the explanation of the nurse while we were in Panti, he said Mohbad did not die before she left Mohbad to go and get one or two. So she wouldn't be able to know what happened between Wummi and Mohbad and those around Mohbad in the house. So the scene of death, he said he was not there. That is spending, and how they got to now, had agreement with the nurse after they already agreed that they should go to hospital. He could not say anything. He doesn't know. He is surprised. They asked him that, do you think Mohbad died mysteriously? He said the only thing he can say is that they cannot tell him that that wound killed Mohbad. He will not agree to that. That is not possible. That he cannot say it's mysterious. He cannot say it is not mysterious, because he was surprised that someone who is ill and happy, someone who happens to be his friend, that they were planning a show for Wednesday, who happens to be his own best friend, who died because of hand. That has nothing to do with the hand. That is only surprise. And he will be interested to know what killed his friend, because nobody has been able to tell him about what killed the friend. That even he was not happy hearing it, and he's still not happy that nothing has been, shown as something that killed his friend today. And another interesting question that I think they asked him is that, do you know if Mohbad is having issue in the industry, and what can you say about Mohbad and Naira Marley? He said he doesn't know why, he cannot say anything between Naira Marley and Mohbad, because for Mohbad to have left, something must have been Mohbad's reason. But it was after Mohbad left that he became a friend to now establish a modernization with Mohbad, to start another record label, which is a modernization. And being a good friend, he also put his own money, because Mohbad also, show him love with money. That the same way he used to show Mohbad love with money, Mohbad used to show him love with money too. And he will not say that there is nothing between them, but he cannot really say what happened. They now ask that, apart from that, what about people in the industry? He said yes, he can say it that Sam Larry, on 2 occasions has bullied Mohbad that he knows about. And he was sure that issue of harassment and assault from Sam Larry is real. But when it comes to issue of assault and harassment from Naira Marley, he could not say, but he could not really give details of what has transpired between them. But he knows that for him to have left the record label, there is more to it. But he can't say. But he can say for the side of Sam Larry, that side of Sam Larry is obvious. Bullying, as I even said that there was a mark on his head at a time when they beat him, the Sam Larry team. Aside the one we saw in the video that Zlatan was trying to prevent Sam Larry, he said there was another one also that he was aware the one, down in the beach, there's a one when they went to beach that Sam Larry boys came around, Sam Larry probably giving an order and so on and so forth. So he was sure of the bullying assault and he can reference the one of Sam Larry, but for Naira Marley, he said he could not say much because, something happened between them that seems not to be too obvious to the public. And he said, they asked him again that, was there any time you tried to intervene in the, argument between Mohbad and the wife? Probably you've settled fight between them before. Probably you've been able to intervene to kind of cool them down when they fight. He said he only knows that they fight almost all the time, that he didn't intervene and he didn't have interest in that. He has never shown interest. That the only thing is that he is after the music, entertainment team that brought them together and how to actually, progress in the field of entertainment. That is his interest. That he never for once tell Mohbad to do one or two things regarding his relationship before. They asked him, do you see Mohbad as someone that has custom, or that someone that used to go irrational, to hallucinate at times, or to behave like someone who is not normal, and maybe after a while it will become normal again and so on? They asked him that question. He said he never saw that with Mohbad. The only time he noticed that Mohbad just have a mixed reaction or kind of mixed feelings was when the issue of NDLEA happened in 2022. And that was when the NDLEA officer hit his head with a gun or weapon or something like that. And maybe because of water that he drank then, that he was kind of having a strange attitude. And that was when he forgot his password.
They do for you. Now scripts. All these things are scripts. I don't go live for you.
Please hold on, let me continue. Who is interjecting me?
See, all these things are
Who is interjecting me? Who is that person? Can't the person just leave my platform? Who is that? Who is that guy? What's the meaning of that? Just come to my platform to interject me and... So he said he only noticed during the NDLA that when they gave him probably water or when they...
Please a minute. And other moderators, please. The number says you don't know, don't bring them up today. That's why I haven't been bringing anybody up.
Anyway, the only thing I would say is that everything that Spending said was rechecked, reconfirmed by different lawyers. And he didn't read the script. He was saying it, offhand, meaning that there is no way he could have... Anyway, I think, those who have been witnessing court before will know that it's difficult for you to manipulate things, especially when you are before the court, and the rest. No matter the script, there are questions that when you are asked, you will be down. You will just be down. No way. Anyway, let me continue. Now, I was talking about whether he's aware that Mohbad has conscom or having mixed reaction. He said he has never seen Mohbad with that. And when the issue of NDLEA happened, he has some, strange, reaction, a strange character, and it was not, it didn't last for long. He only forgot his prior password, maybe because of the stress and the trauma, and after a while, everything went back to normal. That he didn't notice that, and nobody can say he has a mental issue. That Mohbad does not have mental issue. That after that time, everything went back to normal. They now talk about food. That how is Mohbad food? What do you think that what can you say about the cooking aspect? Who cooks for him? What do you think is eating, and what can you say about food? He said they don't cook, that Wummi has never shown to be a cook, like a wife that cook. that most of the time it's only Adura that cook. That if Adura is not cooking, they would rather go to buy food outside. That Wummi has not been cooking. Even when that was done, I can tell you that the whole court was just laughing like what a wife and the rest, but I don't want to go to that side for now. But what I noticed is that it was said that as far as he stays with Mohbad in terms of friendship, going up and down, he never seen Wummi cooking. That it's only Adura that cooks, or better still, they go out to get food. So they asked him, I want to see if there is another question. Okay, I think other thing they try to ask is to mention those people in the car. He mentioned that in their own car, Darusha, it was there, Wummi himself, and Mohbad. Prime Boy was there initially, but after the fight, Prime Boy left and so on. Then in the other car, there was Lifestyle, there was Adura, there was DJ Bami, there was other person he mentioned, maybe the cameraman or something, and so on and so forth. They asked him, when did you know the nurse? He said he has known the nurse since 2019, and the nurse has treated him like 3-4 times on different occasions, And they also said, they also asked him what? Prime Boy was trying to ask which side of the car was broken. He said the left side. They asked him that where was Prime Boy sitting before Prime Boy was taken out of the car. He said Prime Boy was sitting at the other side. When Mohbad left, came down from the car, Mohbad tried to drag him. They started the argument. Mohbad tried to throw some punch, and he only noticed that from outside, glass got broken and enter inside. That the glass almost fell on him too while he was there. He even said that they transfer money when they got home, that they paid the driver to beg the driver as a compensation for the broken glasses. That there was evidence of that there was a transfer made to the driver. They were begging the driver. That Darusha was also there. Adura was there and so on, telling the driver to be sorry for the broken glasses, that the driver was expecting them to repair it. I think the sum of 100,000 or something, I don't know. I'm not sure of the price, the amount that was transferred, but there was transfer, the transfer was made. You want to remind me of something? Please do. Okay. 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 I think there was a twist too when Falon, the lawyer, was trying to know that the wound, how did the wound get to Mohbad's hand and so on. And from what he said that it was sustained during the fight. They were trying to say that who inflicted the wound? Is it Mohbad that inflicted himself, or is it someone that inflicted him? Then the only thing I remember is that please, Arifa is okay. Stop this now. Myself and Arifa got to this place. Who is asking me where is Arifa? Where is Arifa? Arifa is fine. He is fine. Arifa is fine. He's around. He's around, please. Let's not get distracted with that. What is all this now? Arifa is fine. We got here the same time. He's around here. He's within the premises with me. He just went to get 1 or 2 things. So stop getting distracting me with
the comments.
No, someone was mentioning my name repeatedly to say Arifa. I came here with Arifa with my security. Arifa is fine. So.
Westo.
Yeah.
Westo. Please, clear this once and for all. Ṣé Arifa ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn pẹ̀lú àbó ti lọlé?
He's within his premises. He went to to get something, I'm aware, so we are fine. There is nothing.
I think I just posted now. Go so come pick Arifa mi o mo bi táwọn èèyàn ti ń gbọ́ àwọn information you so just send them to clear it so that normally clear.
Please, there is nothing like that. They should stop all this narrative, please. What's the meaning of all this? Who is saying all this?
Oh.
He said he wants to go to the bank. He just left there that he wants to go to the bank and to get something, and I don't know, pick up like how we got here at the same time. We'll pick him up.
Call him now.
Let's leave all of these twists. I won't like all these twists, please.